So what's going on? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? I'm trying to see who's coming in. Everybody coming in. Who's coming in? Ooh.
In 12 miles, take exit 27 onto US 421 North and Michigan Road.
Who is on? Oh. So, just seeing what y'all are doing. I haven't talked to y'all in a minute. So I was just seeing what you were doing. Just seeing what's going on. What you got going on. What's the going ons of the going ons? So, you know. What's going on with the going ons? You know, sometimes you just got to ask, what's going on? I just wanted to know. What was going on. You know, sometimes you gotta talk, you gotta say hello, see what's going on while you're driving. You know, while you're driving. You know, sometimes you guys ever think about sometimes in your lives. You usually address a lot of things, but you just don't address it all. And you just let it address itself. And that lady karma comes all the way through. Ooh. You know. And then you think, and then you turn around and think like, you know, interesting. You know, you turn into a interesting. So, I mean, what do you guys think of, like, I don't know, friendship? I think friendship is something that is earned. Friendship is not something that's given. Friendship is something that's earned. And I believe that, and I mean, you know, obviously talk amongst yourselves, come in the comments, tell me what you think. But I believe that a true friend is not a person that everything that you say, they agree with. I don't believe that a true friend, everything that you say that they agree with. I believe a true friend lets you know what they think about your actions and should tell you privately. In public, you and that friend should be on one accord. It should be, you know, you and that friend on one page. But behind the scenes, or, you know, when you get in your private space with that person, you got to tell that person, like, hey, now, you know, I was defending you, but, you know, you were wrong for that. And, you know, I think that it's growth. It's a part of maturity and real friendship. We're not talking about high school, because kids don't know how to tell each other what's wrong or what's not wrong, or, you know, really talk to each other because they're so afraid of opinions and things of that nature. But I just feel like real friends tell real friends when they're wrong. And you can tell by certain people, and you can tell by actions that people take and actions that people and moves that people make, that they don't have any real person in their circle. Not a real person in their circle at all. Because real people wouldn't let you spew off and say things and just make actions or things that would be an issue, could be an issue for you later on. You know, I do believe that people need to reevaluate. I keep mine is real. My circle is real short, real small. You know what I'm saying? I got my girls in Florida. I got my Florida people. My girls in Florida know who they are, that I love to death. And I usually honestly get along with girls better than I get along with males. You know, I don't have time for that competition nonsense or any of that. You know, but all of my friends, or at least I hope, all of my friends know that I'm going to give them the real honest truth about their actions or what they're doing. You know, and I think we owe that to our friends. I think that to our friends, you're supposed to be able to laugh and tell your inner secrets and the stuff that really sits in your heart and your mind. And I feel bad for individuals that don't have real friends in their life. You know, I feel like we all need to we all need to, whoever is a friend in your life or who you consider to be somebody close, I think you need to make sure that they're appreciated. I think you need to make sure that they know that you think about them and you care about them, because the only difference, to be honest, between a friendship or a best friend or some sort of friendship and a relationship is basically the sexual interactions. If there's no sexual interactions, your friend should be like a lover. You know, your friend should be like a lover. Your friend should be somebody that you really pour your heart into, and they hold your information, and they can be your shoulder, be your rock, but also tell you when something you're doing or something you're saying is wrong. You don't need to. If you have to hide from everybody that's in your life, there's a problem. You shouldn't need to hide from everybody in your life. You need to be able to. You need to be able to talk and have a circle of people around you that you can just enjoy. A circle of people around you that you can talk to, that you can hold, you can hug. When the stuff is going wrong, you need to be able to express, you know, or a parent that's way, you know. And I hope that all of my friends feel like they can come talk to me. Even if I don't know you, we might become better friends. If you need to vent and get it out, I'm always here. I'm a great listener. I'm also going to tell you your shit too. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm going to tell you when you do some stuff like now. Now, I understand you felt some type of way, but you probably brought that on yourself. You know, and I just want us all to try to do better in that frame. I want us all to try to reach out to each other, make longer lasting relationships, better relationships. If you and a person had a problem, maybe you and that person need to have a conversation and talk it out, and then maybe you'll be better. You know what I'm saying? And it can really cleanse. Oh, there it goes. It can really cleanse you out to and make you feel better and make you be able to take on other projects, other things in your life. If you cleanse your spirit and just get off your chest what you need to get off. And maybe that person wanted to do that as well. And then you can both grow together. There's nothing better than a person that you can walk down life with no sexual tension. Or even if you did have sex at one time, but you realize, you know what, now we are better friends. And go through life with that person, knowing that that person is always right there next to you, or right behind you, or to your side, or right in front of you, and you're right behind them. Ride or dies, it's a different thing. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to be 40 in July 18th. And, you know, it's a different thing. It's a different thing to have people in your life that you can consider somebody or something that you can run to and talk to and vent and get it out. You know? And it really does mean a lot to me. Any of my friends, anybody that life that I've touched, I'm and anybody that's touched my life, I thank you for being in my life, or even gracing me in my life, or walking by me and saying hello. You know, you never know when another individual is going through something on the inside
27 onto US 421 North and Michigan Road.
They don't discuss. You know, you never know when a person is going through something on the inside that they don't discuss. It's always nice to just be like, hey, how are you? What's going on? It doesn't take too much for us to just say, hey, how are you today? You know, I'm the big, you know, I got a mouthpiece. I don't mind speaking. You know what I mean? I say what I want to say, obviously, but I also have my moments too of feeling like, you know, because I'm so honest, because I'm so direct, you feel left out and left out in a zone of by yourself, Phil. And I don't want anybody to feel like they're by themselves. I want you to feel like you can come talk to me, inbox me, call me if you have my number, text me if you have my number, and if you need to get something off your chest, say what you got to say. And let's really just talk, you know, and just truly grab the ones that are close to you and have conversations. And those people that are close to you that you are friends with, also grab them and tell them when they do some shit they shouldn't do. Tell them when they do some shit like, you ain't got no reason to be doing that. Don't, you also sometimes have to let
Use
somebody
the right
know,
lane to take exit
do not
27
play
onto US 421
victim.
North and Michigan Road.
Do not play victim to something that you brought upon yourself. Everything that goes on in your life, you don't have to address. You don't have to. I mean, I believe that social media has made people feel like they need to go ahead and address
turn right
all
onto
things.
US 421 towards Zionsville.
I see a lot of stuff, and I see a lot of y'all, a lot of people, I shouldn't say y'all, a lot of people saying a lot of things.
At the traffic lights, use the right two lanes to turn onto US 421 towards Zionsville.
I know what I know because I was in it, or I wasn't in it, or I was there, or I was close enough to the situation. I don't speculate and sit there and waste my time talking about individuals just because I feel like it. That's not, you're never going to see that from me. I don't understand individuals that do it, but people have the right to do what they want. But I do believe that if my friend was my friend is going to call me on the side and be like,
in 5.4 miles, turn left.
So you didn't have to say that, right? You were wrong for doing that, right? You could have left that alone. Sometimes you just got to leave stuff alone. Don't let stuff, and I'm telling you this again, I always like to talk to you guys about stuff that I know or stuff that I feel, but I'm guilty of letting the emotion of it eat me up on the inside. Oh, I got to get it out. Sometimes I do, as you all know. But other times, it's not worth all the time having arguments. Try to solve with real conversations. Try to be adults, growth, and just talk with each other and try to work out whatever you can work out. Some people don't have the mental capacity, though, or aptitude to know how to do that. And that's okay. That's life. Everybody's not going to be able or ready for growth. But the people that are willing, you won't know if somebody's willing for growth or willing to have a conversation unless you actually try. And that's all I can tell you. And true friends should try all the time with their friends. Because if you're a true friend is going to get through thick and thin with you, however bad it may be. You might you might be mad for an hour. You might be mad for 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, 3 months, whatever. But you always know a true friend. Because a true friend, even through the stuff, is never going to let you down. And so, I honestly want us all, especially in these times and what all is going on, and every day is something new, and COVID-19 and the Black Lives Matter and the brutalities and the killings and the hangings and all that stuff. I just really want us to try to hold on to the people in our lives that are the people in our lives. I just want the people that are in our lives that we consider to be necessary in our lives to cultivate that and grow that relationship even more. That's all I can ask for y'all to do. I know that I'm not a preacher. I know that I'm not anything special. I'm just Giovanni, and I'm okay with that. But I just want you all to try to, whoever in your life, maybe it's your family members, grow that relationship, make it a better one. And maybe when you make that a better one, you will find out about yourself things you didn't even realize you knew or liked. Never put yourself in a box. Try different things. Try new things. Maybe there's something that you said you didn't like, but your friend likes. Well, try that with that friend. That is also a bonding experience. And it makes for a better you, to be honest. Culture and cultivation of the mind is something that is very much taken for granted, but it shouldn't be taken for granted. When you cultivate your mind, things come into alignment. Organization of the mind, organization in your life, all of these things, that's cultivating of the mind. If you cultivate your mind and truly just allow yourself to feel or see or just go with it and see what happens, culture does a body good. It's like milk. Culture does a body good. Just try something you haven't tried before. Find something that you didn't know existed, maybe. There's plenty of time. We have plenty of time nowadays to do certain things, and just try to do what we can do, and try new things. Cultivate the mind. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. And try to be better to each other. And, you know, I just wanted to see your beautiful faces. Even though I can't see you, I can see you now. I'm looking at you. You're looking at me. And I just wanted to tell each and every one of you that watches my videos or hangs out when I'm doing stupid shit or being silly or just on my TikTok, on my Instagram, whatever, my Facebook, whatever it is, I love each and every one of you, and I appreciate each and every one of you for even remotely taking your time out of your day to care about anything I say or do, because you don't have to. And I really do appreciate each and every one of you. So that was all. It's Monday. I hope you have a great day. I hope your day gets better. I hope you figure out something. And like I said, my inbox is always open. I'm always here for you. And or you know, if some of you have my phone number, text me, call me, whatever. I'm here. And just know I love you. And I appreciate you, and I thank you. And I think we need to make sure that people know that in our lives, that we love them, or we at least appreciate them, and we're glad that they're around. So I'm glad to know you, and I hope that I make whatever you know of me in your life better, and I think you guys are wonderful.